Hey, who are you texting? Chatting about your day together. Let me see. What else? You're literally texting this girl to stay safe for what? For her to go to classes? Who is she? Your girlfriend? You probably text this girl good morning and good night too, don't you? Hey, why'd you pull your phone away from me? Infiltration of privacy. Why are you so flustered? If it wasn't true, you could have denied it, so that means... Did I hit a nail? Well, you didn't say no, so of course I would think otherwise. Anyways, I just finished cleaning up the tables and obviously came to the staff room to get my stuff and leave. Until I saw you basically staring bullet holes into your phone while standing in the middle of the room. So of course I was curious to what you were on about. So, texting your childhood friend, and her name's Leah. She's got the same name as me. Wouldn't you get confused at times? So that means she would come first in the nameless in your head than me, correct? I was just teasing you. Small world. Anyone around you can land on the same name as yourself, so... Anyways, I think you're packing a little potential there for yourself, so... I have been feeling pretty down in the dumps, so... Mind telling me your love story to make me feel better? I was just teasing you. And I know you're denying it now, but still can't help but think otherwise, you know? I can tell that you guys are definitely close. It's just a matter of how much is the real question. Well, it's not like I want to pry on someone else's business like that, but you know, just putting it out there. She's not your type. So it's more like a platonic best friend thing. Well, the term best friend is most commonly used in platonic terms, but... That means you must have someone else in mind, then. Why? Do you perhaps prefer a more assertive or headstrong personality like myself? Well, not saying your little friend there isn't, but I guess you could say, guessing from the way you described her, me and her are kinda like opposites. Well, we do share a common ground though. Perhaps we're both equally cool, great, and magnificent in your eyes. What? Too flustered to say anything again? Then, should you want to find out how it feels like yourself? Maybe you do have a preference for people like me. You just don't know it yet. Well, your back is against these lockers, and you're sweating bullets from me merely asking you these questions, or more like teasing it out of you. Nervous? Oh, it's definitely not hot in here. The weather's great and the air conditioning is set to a perfect temperature. You can't be melting because of me, are you? You are pretty cute like that. It's like I have you wrapped around my finger. How enticing. It is interesting, and perhaps I do hope to get to learn about you more. Well, there isn't a no flirting sign in this bookstore we work in, do we not? Although the cafe down the street where most couples go or new love sparks, but you know, just a possibility. But I have to know, have you ever seen me as a potential date or had a crush on me at some point? Who knows? Anything can happen, right? You know, as your fellow colleague, I've only ever seen you in work, never outside, so it's fun to see how you are outside of work. Well, yes, we do text, but not enough to know how your personality is actually like. I mean, basically almost all of our text messages consist of our shifts or whether we would show up or be late for work, so of course I do very much enjoy seeing this. This is all new to me after all. Learning you, that is. Although we are the same age, I wish I still had what you have right now. I used to have a best friend, one where I would share everything with, whether it was happy or our down moments. Anything. We would talk about everything. But I guess it went downhill from there. Started isolating myself, doubting myself. Stopped telling them how I was feeling because I wanted them to love who they thought I was, not who I felt myself becoming. You ever think how horrified the people we love would be if they found out who we truly are? So we just dig ourselves deeper into the lies we own selves create every day, ultimately hurting the only people who are brave enough to love us. I wish I didn't do that. I wish I was brave enough to love them back. Maybe you should do the same. Try loving and appreciating the people around you more. Time isn't often as much as we think. This all got pretty serious pretty quick, didn't it? I apologize. It wasn't my intention in doing so. But I truly meant what I said. We don't have as much time as we think in this world, whether it be the life or the moment. And so I sincerely hope you somehow catch what I was trying to say, and hopefully help out in whatever situation you are facing. And of course, whatever I just said still applies to me too. Still fighting my own battles to improve myself. We can so easily give advice to others, but it's hard to apply it on ourselves, don't you think? So, hey, before you leave, I truly meant what I said earlier. To get to know you more and stuff like that. So I do actually want to know you outside of work and maybe build something out of there. Well, I'm merely proposing the thought of it, and I understand I clearly do not know you well enough, or even further, to know what your plans are or who you're currently eyeing on, but maybe we can do it sometime. Just you and me, out together. Maybe to a cafe nearby on a Saturday, or stuff like that. You know what I'm trying to say, right? I wanna get to know you more in that sense, like through a date or something. Yeah. You can let me know the next time we meet, or when we have our shifts together. No rush, but I do hope that I can hear your answer soon. I... And I assume through the glass panel is that little childhood friend of yours? Here to pick someone like you up? Me? No worries, I'll take the bus back myself. You can go on. And I guess I'll see you when I do next. Wait. One more thing. Just... please, seriously consider it. You feel like a really nice person and a reliable one. We don't meet many of those types of people in our lives, so I'm actually serious in pursuing you. Yeah, that's what I wanted to reiterate. And since I assume you are single right now, so I hope you don't mind me. Have a nice weekend ahead, my colleague.